Chapter 6.5, the rectangular coordinate system. Okay, the coordinate system is a relationship between variables. So let me draw number line x and number line y. So number line x, I will draw it as horizontal line. So this is a variable x, and then number line y as a vertical line. Okay, something like this. So this is y. So there are two number lines. One is horizontal, one is vertical. Then these two number lines separate the plane, the flat surface into four parts. So we call the first part, the upper right corner, is called quadrant 1. Quadrant 1. And the upper left side is quadrant 2. Quadrant 2. And the lower left corner is called what? Quadrant 3. And the last part is the lower right corner is quadrant 4, right? 4. All right. And then the intersection. This intersection is called the origin. Origin. We call it origin, and okay, this one is 0, always 0. And as you go to the right, so on the number line, as you go right, then the number increased by 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. As you go to the left, the number decreases, so -1, -2, -3, and so on. And as you go up, then the y value, this time y value increases, 1, 2, 3, 4. And go down, then the y value is -1, -2, -3, and so on. All right, and this horizontal line is called the horizontal axis. We call this horizontal axis or x-axis. Okay, the vertical line is called the vertical axis. Vertical axis or the y-axis. All right. Then from this one, let's think about the point, okay, coordinates. Okay, so the rectangular coordinate system, okay, the rectangular coordinate system is composed of everything in this graph. So the rectangular coordinate system contains the horizontal line, which is a vertical axis, horizontal line, which is the x-axis or x-axis, and the vertical line, which is y-axis. So that you have 4 quadrants, and then two lines cross at the origin 0. Okay, so this is a rectangular coordinate system. And then from this plane, this rectangular coordinate system, you can plot any point. So plot point means there is a point on this surface. Then each point has order pair. Okay, the order pair. This is a really important part. So the order pair. Okay, order pair is always written as parenthesis x value, y value. Okay, something like this. Okay, let me write it here. Something like 2, 3. So 2, 3 means 2 is the x coordinate. We call it x coordinate. And then 3, the second number is called the y coordinate. So this means x coordinate means the point is 2 units away from the center horizontally. The second number, y coordinate, means the point is 3 units away from the 0 vertically. So horizontal distance. So this will be the horizontal distance. Horizontal distance from 0. Okay, from 0. And the y coordinate is the vertical distance. vertical distance from 0. Okay, so let's plot a point. So to plot a point, draw a horizontal line. So this will be x, and a vertical line. Let's say this is y-axis. And the center is 0. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Left is -1, -2, -3, -4. Above is 1, 2, 3. Going down is -1, -2, -3. Alright, so let's plot or graph or plot point. Okay, 3 and -1. So let's plot a point 3 and -1. Okay, so when 3 and -1, this is within the parenthesis, means this is a point. This is a point. 3 and 1. So 3 is the distance from 0. Distance from 0. So horizontal distance. So you're gonna go 3 units to the right from 0. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you are here, and then -1 means 1 unit below vertically. So 1 unit vertically down. So this is the point 3 and -1. Can you see it? So go 3 units horizontally, and then 1 unit vertically. And minus means go down, plus means go up. Alright, how about this? How about plot a point which is now -1, 3. Okay, now the x distance is -1. So from center, move 1 unit to the left horizontally. So negative means left horizontally. So from the center, move 1 unit to the left, and then the y value is 3. So go vertically 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. So you're at this point. So -1 and 3 is this point. Make sense? I hope so. Okay. Then alright, then can you name this point? Okay, let me write here. Okay, here is a point. Okay, let me write it here. So let me draw this like this. You know, little dot, because we want to make sure the point, the value of x and y. So this is point B, and let's say this is point D. This is point D, and let's say this is point A, and let's say this is point C. So let's write the coordinate. Get the coordinates of the point. So write x coordinate and the y coordinate in order pair. So B, so when you write it, let's start with starting from A. So in order to get here, first horizontally we moved 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 to the left. So open parenthesis. Okay, this is 4. -4, right? -4. So we moved 4 units to the left. So the x coordinate is -4. And then vertically 1 down, right? 1 down. So the y coordinate is -1. How about the coordinate, the order pair of the point B? So in order to get here horizontally, we moved 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So 4 is the x coordinate, and the y coordinate is moved 1, 2, 3 up. So the y coordinate is 3. Okay, how about C? Okay, for the point C, horizontally, we didn't move horizontally, right? We stayed. What we did is went down. So we didn't move to the right or left. So the horizontal distance is 0. And then what we did is we moved 3 units down. So the y coordinate is -3. going down is negative. So going left is negative, going down is negative. Right, going to the right and up is positive. So that's it. Okay, how about the point D? So in order to get here, okay, let's find the horizontal distance starting from 0. So move 2 units to the right and then 2 units down. So y coordinate is negative 2. Can you see it? Okay, this time let's plot scatter diagram based on this table. So the first line is GPA. So why don't we use the GPA will be on the x-axis and the test score will be the y-axis. So in this case, there's no negative value. So why don't we write only the first quadrant like this? So x will be used, the GPA, right? This is the GPA. And the vertical line is the y coordinate, y axis, and this is the test score, right? Test score. And since the test score is 1,000, so 1,500, why don't we make it in hundreds? Make it in hundreds. So we can use only numbers, right? Numbers. So starting from 1, so 2 represents. Okay, so 2 represents what? Let's say, okay, 2 represents 200, right? 200. 4 is 400, 600, 800, 1,000. This is 12,000, 14,000, 16,000. So let me erase a little bit. Let me write this one later. So this is equal to 14,000, this is 16,000, right? Okay, how about the GPA? GPA starts from 1.5 up to 3.5. So we can make it, to make it precise, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, right? 4. And then let's make it 5 small parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Then let's plot the point. All right, so GPA is 3.5. 3.5 is here, between 3 and 4, right? Right between these two numbers. And then go all the way to 15, 15 up. So starting from here, and then 15. So 15 is between these two. So why don't I go draw a little grid line so that we can find the intersection. So this is, okay, so this point represents the GPA is 3.5. The GPA is 3.5 and the test score is 1,500. Okay, how about the next one? GPA is 3.5 and the test score is 1,100. So that's 11. So it will be over here, right? It will be over here. This point. Okay, let's find the third one. 3.25 is this one, right? This one, and then go all the way up to 12. Right? 12 is over here. This is 12. So somewhere approximately. And the fourth one is 1, 2, 3. Fourth one is GPA is 3, and then the score is 1200. So same level as the next one. Okay, now the next one is 1,000. So GPA is 3 and 1,000 is the score. So go all the way up to 1,000. So 10, right? 10 over here. Okay, another one, 2.75. 2.75 is this one, this part. And then GP, the score is 1,000. So it goes up to here. Okay, next. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. 2.5. 2.5 is in the middle. And then go all the way to 1,000 over here. Okay, at 2.5, the test score is 900, so 900 is a little bit lower than this one. Okay, and then for this 2.2 and 800, so 2 is over here and 800 is over here. That's 800. Okay, for this one, GPH2 and 900. GPH2 and 900 is over here. The last one is 1.5, and the test score is 700. Here. So we plotted all these points on these x coordinates and y coordinates. So this rectangular coordinates. So can you see how we plot it? Good. Okay, what is the coordinate of this one? The x coordinate is 3.5, right? It's in the middle. So x coordinate 3.5, comma, the y value is over here, so 1500. Okay. Okay, here is a graph of heart rate. The x-axis, the horizontal axis, represent the heart rate before taking the medicine, so beats per minute, and the y-axis, the vertical axis, represent the heart rate after taking the medicine in beats per rate. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in this graph, and at the beginning of this one, there is a two jacks. These jacks indicates the front part is omitted because the numbers are starting from 70, so you can remove the front part. So we use the jack line symbol. Okay, the question is this. Okay, one patient's heart rate before taking the medicine was 75 beats per second. 75 beats per second. So before taking the medicine is 75. So 75 is over here, right? Over here, 75. Then what was the heart rate of this patient after taking the medicine? So before taking the medicine, it was 75. So let's start from here, and if you go all the way up, here it is 1 point, right? 1 point. Then this patient, if you go to the left, then we got 80, right? 80. So this is how we do it. So on the horizontal line, we found 75, and then go up all the way, then it meets at 80, right? 80. So actually this point is, the horizontal distance is 75, and the vertical distance is 80, right? 80. So the heart rate after taking the medicine is 80 beats per minute. Okay, so this is all about this section.